Welcome to the Cafe Bros podcast, where two bros speak on their experiences in their local restaurants and their personal favorites in such categories. First, I'm going to start off by letting you know who my co-host is.
Yo, my name is Jermaine Cole, baby. What's good?
Jermaine, it's good to have you here.
Good to be here.
It is great to finally be together with you on this podcast. And
long time in the making.
we are going to start off this podcast by asking you guys a question. This is going to be before we start going over all these topics on food. We are going to ask you guys at the end of the podcast to let us know if we are real food critics.
I think we are. I think we deserve that title.
I also think we deserve that title.
We've got to prove ourselves.
I think we're well deserving, and we're going to let you guys know. So, Jermaine.
What's good?
We live in a small town area.
Facts.
And what restaurant is your go-to that you know is never going to let you down?
I'm never going to let me down. See, we talking full restaurant. You can sit down.
No, we're talking fast food.
Oh, fast food everywhere is letting me down. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I know you're a big ice cream guy.
I love some ice cream. Culver's and Dairy Queen are a favorite for me.
That's where I'm heading. If we're not trying to be let down, I think I'm going to go Culver's.
Absolutely, because
the chicken
you can't mess up ice cream. It comes out of a machine. It's pretty hard to mess up.
Dairy Queen, if you're talking food, though, Dairy Queen can mess it up.
Yeah.
I'm going Culver's all day.
I think Culver's is a little higher quality than Dairy Queen is. That is for sure.
It's just in Wisconsin. Shout out Conca Nipple.
Yeah, shout out Conca Nipple, bro.
Hey, for all my doogies out there, we love Conca Nipple.
And I think, Dairy Queen and Culver's both have good cheese curds, but I think Culver's definitely takes the cake on who has the better cheese curds. Straight out of Wisconsin. Straight out of the cheese factory. Straight out of the cheese state.
Go Pack Go.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't like the Packers.
I hate the Packers. So we are also going to head in the direction of, it's a calm day. You're wanting to have a brisk drink, outside in the hot summer day. And we have some ice cream places around like Lucy's and LaGrange and Scoops in Angola. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream to get from a spot like that?
Favorite flavor? See, you can never go wrong with some cookies and cream.
Absolutely not.
I mean, or if you're really feeling bright, you can get that Superman. That's a childhood special. Right after a ball game, go get yourself some Superman ice cream.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You can also never go wrong with something like a strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah, I can go wrong with the strawberry cheesecake.
You hate strawberry cheesecake?
If I'm going to get ice cream, I'm not getting strawberry cheesecake.
Well, I love soft serve ice cream more than I'm taking soft serve over just a hard scoop of ice cream.
Facts. I 100%
Absolutely.
agree.
So let's move on and let's go to the next topic, which is what restaurant do you think has the best signature drink?
I think you know exactly where I'm going to go with this.
I know exactly where you're going,
Yeah,
but I had to ask you because I have to
we'll
get
look
your
at the
opinion
options.
in
We'll
this
look at the
podcast.
options. I mean, you got McDonald's. Their Coke, their Sprite, their High C. Those three drinks taste so much different than getting it somewhere else, which is good. You got, as you've mentioned before, the Arby's something shake.
Jamocha shake.
The Jamocha shake. I mean, I haven't had it yet, so I can't put that up there. But for me, I think you know where I'm going to go with this.
I absolutely know exactly where you're going.
I'm going to go with an ice cold Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Pin the tail on the donkey. I knew exactly where you were headed with that one. That is for sure.
I mean, it's just a little bit of ice
Jermaine
in it.
is an absolute Baja guy. You'll never catch him a day without a Baja. You think I'm joking. Come meet Jermaine. He's a great guy.
Appreciate it.
He always has a Baja. He might even sign one for you. You never know.
Hey, maybe. You bring me a Sharpie, I'll do it.
All right, and we're going to head on to the last topic of the day, which so happens to, come down in a certain type of scenario. So you've been talking to this girl. You think you guys are getting along pretty well, but in your area, you don't have like such a great selection of sit-down restaurants where you can take her on that first date.
That's true.
So where are you stopping around our town that you can sit down and have a great meal, a great conversation, and just be satisfied?
That's a good question. I I mean, you got fancy restaurants, but I mean, not all the time do you want to get fancy. You got Caruso's, but you're gonna go spend money on Italian. And me personally, I'm not a big Italian guy.
Yeah, I like pasta. I like pizza. I don't know how I'm feeling about that.
Yeah. But there's a lot of barbecue places. Normal restaurants. You got B-dubs. Never go wrong with B-dubs.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with some good wings.
You can catch a game in there and
Get some fried pickles, some nice appetizers. Look up at the TVs
and
see
employees
Duke
there.
busting.
Well, we're not gonna get into that, but you can go in there and got great employees. Shout out Hope, Employee of the Year. You always have great service out there, so B-dubs is great.
Well, I also can enjoy B-dubs from day to day, but a selection I'm going to have to go with is just a great Mexican restaurant where you can get some good chips and queso.
That's
to start it off. Get a chimichanga. You can venture off. Get a Royce con pollo, something simple, something light.
True. I mean, Mexican always go wrong.
You can't go wrong. So, for the very last segment, do you guys think me and Jermaine deserve the title of being a real food critic?
Like I've said, I think we deserve it. I think
You guys are gonna have to let us know.
I mean, this is only the first episode, so we got many more coming.
Only the first episode. We got many more coming. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m., the Cafe Bros podcast drops.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see you here. You can leave down in the comments on this episode of what categories you think we should debate on in the next episode, and just keep sticking along with us because we're going to be right here for the ride. And we hope you guys are going to stick along with us.
Every Talk to a Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Yep. Every Talk to a Tuesday at 8 p.m. New episode. Don't forget. Well, thank you, Be More. Thank you, Be More Jermaine, for being my co-host today.
Yes, sir. Anytime. I got you.
Yep. I will see you next Tuesday. I will also see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you for joining the Cafe Bros podcast on the first episode, and we will see you on the second, and so on.
Yes, sir. See ya.